All right, so we were sitting there, and Luca, he drinks out of water. He tries to drink out of water bottles. He doesn't get the idea. Like, you can use half your lips. He just mouth all the way open trying to drink the water, and he ends up backwashing a lot. So
that's how you do the water fountains. You're supposed to put your mouth all the way around it.
So the Pucho gave him the cup.
What show was that?
I don't
Parks
know.
and Recreation.
Parks the whole fucking thing.
Disgusting, bro.
They put the guard on it.
You know the water fountain, like the hook thing that be.
He puts the whole thing in his mouth. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, he wraps the whole shit in his mouth. The whole thing.
It's not him. It's the town
It's
has
the
a
whole
problem.
town.
It's the whole town.
The whole town.
Welcome to the One Up Podcast. I am your host, aka Damn. I fucked up the intro, boys.
Damn, already? That was 3 words.
Because he did it again. He AK'd himself
Yeah,
before
when
he
I
could
say
say his
my
name. How you doing today, Tony? This is the One Up Podcast, all right? This is our host, El Caballo, a.k.a. the CEO, a.k.a. the Great One, a.k.a. I don't got more AKs. The horse.
AKA the main one.
The
top
main
dog.
one?
The main one and the gray one? That's a lot.
It's a lot. I'm here with some of my co-hosts, also friends, family members, amigos forever, bros forever. My dog Pucho, aka the editor, aka Mr. Clean.
Damn.
Facts.
I like that. I shaved this
AKA
morning.
the Purple Lantern.
Damn.
Is there a
kinda
purple?
blue
There's probably
right
a
now,
purple
but-
lantern in DC, right?
There has to be. Pucho will be that dude.
I like purple.
Facts. That's why I said it. Also, I got my dog Mateo, aka the Green Thumb. He doesn't even plant.
used to
AKA, you used to plant?
I used to plant. I was a plant daddy for a while, but I got all my plants froze.
Sheesh.
That freeze that came through last year killed all my plants, and I was like, nope, I'm done with it.
Damn.
It's always a shame when the plant daddy has to bury his plant babies. Although I guess that's part of the normal growing process. Maybe it's not. Maybe might not be a straight
AKA
comparison.
the plant daddy, AKA seed dropper. He's dropping seeds.
I like that.
That's crazy. Also, last but not least, I got my dog Doe, aka not your favorite DJ, aka is your favorite DJ,
AKA the whale of the Nintendo store.
aka dropping $6 on anything he wants, aka the bike master.
Damn.
Yeah.
Moomin Rider himself.
The bicycles
Rider.
are for justice. They are for justice, guys.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the whitest white tee I've seen in years.
Looks
Shit.
fresh.
That shit is fresh. You must have just popped that out the bag.
When you come here, I'm gonna get you a tee this white. These tees, when you get them out of the packet, they're so white that they look blue.
Those are those Lickworth tees from the the A Street shop or whatever by the corner store next to the Capri's Pizza.
Are you giving up his secret spot?
But no, that's not his secret spot. It's in the Florida thing.
That was the old school. That's when we used to cop the cottonette Supremes.
Facts.
The fucking cottonette. There was a lot of different cotton brands. I'm pretty sure it was the one company making these things, putting different tags on them.
Shit was the
terrible.
whitest of whites.
We were buying and this is us. You know, we're all big guys. We're talking like our slim day. We're talking about the thinnest people you've ever seen in your life. Just buying like 6XT tall and just wearing a fucking bata, like a pajama, bro. Like it is a fucking nightgown is what these shirts look like. It's fucking horrible.
That was those Soldier Boy days when motherfuckers would just wear baggy ass clothes. Shit's terrible.
Yeah, I never thought of those days as the Soldier Boy days, but sure. Yeah,
That's how they're gonna be.
We were wearing baggy clothes.
That's what the historians are going to be saying in about 100 years. They're going to be looking back on the Soldier Boy era of American history.
Bro, the man, no one really gives that man respect, but the man started this whole YouTube shit with the music and shit like that. Like, Justin Bieber came
soon
following
enough,
after
we're
that.
gonna-
Like,
We're gonna identify as before Soldier Boy, after Soldier Boy.
oh man, you gotta give credit where credit's due. How was everybody's weekend, man? Doe, how was your shit, man? Tell me about it.
My week's pretty good. It's been getting nice out here, so I went on a little 25-mile bike ride today.
Damn.
Half of it was with Jesus, and then he bailed on me once his bicycle ran out of battery. Battery ran out. But I'm proud of myself. Most of the ride, I didn't even have my motor on,
That's impressive.
so I'm happy about that.
That's
I was
fire.
riding. Yeah, so shout out to the PlayStation Squad. You guys know who you are. Jesus, Sam. Yo, we really be tearing these co-op streets up together.
Is this
And
about Alien Fire Team?
No, we started a new game, Ghost of Tsushima. And
Okay,
I
can't
must
shit on that
say,
one.
yeah, we make a pretty good team in this game. You know, we're kicking ass. We're winning matches. The updates that they made to the game, too, have helped the game out. There's a lot of balances.
I'm curious, who's the leader among you three?
We share it all together. Like, it's like one really big cock ring, and we're all in there together.
How do we always go back to cock rings?
I've never heard a leadership style described as a cock ring.
So but someone has to be the leader. So like, even though it's a team thing, there's clearly one person that comes up with the plan of attack.
I would
Who
say
is the
Sam.
planner?
Sam,
Damn.
9 times out of 10, yeah, Sam.
Sam's the quiet one, but he might be the big dick Andy of the group, you know?
Yeah, he really takes the role.
Damn.
Let's go, guys.
That's fire though. So you guys are enjoying it then, huh?
Yeah, there's these spirit dogs that we all like to hog. We all like to just buy the spirit dogs, and every time we can't buy it, we have to ask everybody who's holding on to some spirit dogs. Like, you better use that. You better use that shit. It's like, I got my points ready for some spirit dogs. You can pet them. You can pet the spirit dogs. Pretty cool.
Mid battle, y'all be petting the dogs.
Yeah,
I think you're basically not allowed to put an animal into a game anymore unless you can pet it, right?
yeah. They made that Twitter. It's super famous.
Damn. Didn't know that.
I might need to hop back on this.
We were talking about, like, now that we are in here, our energy, the Yakubian energy that we're gonna be off-putting in the party, hopefully it overtakes your soul and you can join us.
All right. I don't know if I want to join anymore. But...
Are you being accused of having Yakubian energy? Is that what's
Facts.
happening?
That's exactly what's happening right now. How was your weekend, Pooch?
It was
Drop
good.
it. Let me see.
I just came back from down south visiting my brother. You know, saw Tony. I want to correct the record, right? I called Tony the great one. He's not the great one.
Damn.
His son is the great one. I saw Luca the great, okay? You know, he was at the bar again. We took Luca to the Irish pub. We were taking shots, drinking drinks. Luca was taking big gulps of water. Lit. He was lit. He had these the crispiest French fries I've ever had. Luca was just chomping. And he was just vibing with the boys. I liked it.
I went to Flanagan's.
Nah, some Irish.
I don't know. It was some Irish place on the old people's downtown. There's downtown, and then there's like old people downtown. It's on Lake Ave. This is Doughy's old block.
I thought most of Florida, except for Miami, was old people downtown.
Yeah, that's not inaccurate, but depending on the times, different people. Even Lake Ave gets pretty young depending on what time. But I don't think the average age dips below like 35 or something. It's like this is old people central, right? Like we were down there, the only brown guys, and the only like less than like 40-year-old like people at the bar. Everybody was it was like a bunch of cotton swabs all over the place. So, but I was chilling. Just been in the Elden Ring, bro.
I heard
Elden Ring is good.
You guys intended to order chicken wings, but they tried to stop you.
Oh yeah, nah, that's not what happened. This is our first time we've ever been to this bar. And then the owner walks up to us and he's like, yo, I know you guys are normally chicken wing guys, but we have these wonderfully petite steaks, these 8-ounce sirloins. And I was just like, I mean, you're right. I am a chicken wing guy, but I don't know what you mean by normally, but this is my first time walking in this place. So I felt like he made some assumptions. He went to all the brown folk in the corner and was like, yo, these people like chicken, right? They like the fried chicken. He wasn't wrong because we were all about the chicken wings. But it's the principle, okay? It felt weird.
That assumption, huh?
These are the weird interactions, man. This is the weird, tiny little shit that we run into every single day.
Shit is weird, though. I mean, like, it just, you know, when you're brown, everybody just thinks, automatically assume certain shit. It's just so.
Yeah. I mean, it was trying to be nice, you know? But it was just like when he walked away, my brother was like, what fuck he meant? Like you guys are usually, you know what I mean? And even Chris, we were all just fucking laughing. We're like, what the fuck?
Shit is a beast.
Yeah. Shit was eventful. And there was this guy, he walked into the bar and they were like, nah. He started calling they were trying to kick him out. They were like, nah, you were here yesterday and we had to throw you out the bar. And he started calling the bartender a whore, a prostitute, a bitch, all types of shit. And yeah, so everybody, like, you know, B gets pissed off about these things. So he was like, he was telling me in Spanish because he wasn't trying to like make the block out, but he was like prepping like the fucking like the Caped Avenger, like he was ready to go in and start sucker punching this dude. And he was trying to prep us all so that we could all go in there and just go Wally gang on this dude.
The only brown people in the whole entire bar, and these mans are ready to just pop off. Some would say the owner had fair assumptions.
Every bar needs a protector. Sometimes that protector is a man walking in with a cane that he wields like a katana.
What the fuck?
You don't remember that dude of Flanagan's?
No.
The guy rolling around with a cane?
Oh my God.
Was I there? I feel like I was there.
Yo, that guy gave me a lot of anxiety. I was tense.
That guy was stressful.
I was like looking at him the whole time. He was pacing around. He was mumbling to himself. Like, I was ready. I was like, if he makes one sudden movement, I'm knocking this motherfucker out.
I remember
like,
that.
I'm just going for it. Like, because he had this fucking stick and he was just swinging it around like the Star Wars kid. And and we were like, what the fuck? And then he was like mumbling to himself, like if something was pissing him off. And then he was pacing all over the place.
He wasn't even waiting for a table or anything. He was just...
Wasn't he watching me play the snowboard game or some shit?
Yeah, he watched y'all play the snowboard game.
That's what drew him over there.
It was your face that drew him over, Tony. This is your nonsense face drawing in nonsense people.
My bad. How was your nonsense ass weekend, Mateo? Please enlighten all of us.
So I bought Elden Ring and I've put all of 30 minutes into it.
Nice.
It's good. I just haven't had time to dedicate to it. It's been a big gaming weekend, man. I beat Loop Hero finally.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Shit was hard. Nice. Shit was very hard. But yeah, I beat Loop Hero. I'm not gonna 100% it. I'm not getting all the trophies. I don't have time for that shit.
Yes.
It's one of those grindy games that I'm never gonna do that on.
Yeah, the game is like grindy as is. Just to get to the ending, you gotta grind.
Oh, dude, I've been playing. When I beat the game, I was playing on like 3x time on my loops. Like they would still take 40 minutes each loop.
Yeah, I always try to play at the fastest pace.
We checked out this Rubber Bandits game on the Xbox Game Pass, and that game is ridiculous. It is just a straight up like party brawl game, and you just throw stuff at each other, knock each other unconscious, and hit each other with sticks. It's like you're criminals. You're trying to rob the places, so you have to get the most loot and escape. But if you get hit, you drop all your loot, and then people can pick up your money and get out of there. It's a big old like fighting game, basically.
Sounds real good for Doughboy to come through. You know what I mean? He just sit there and lurk. As soon as that shit's dropped, Gone.
That's one of the strategies, man. You just wait by the exit and with like a pipe or something just to bash someone on the head when they come through.
It's crazy. No honor. No respect.
But otherwise, not shit, man. I did some cleaning. I vacuumed today. Cleaned up around my place. I bought a curling bar, so I could do actual like heavier curls that I'm doing right now with my dumbbells. It's a little bit easier to find the plates for cheap. Nothing big, man. I have not been super excited this week. My sleep schedule's been fucked up. I've been doing like 4 hours of sleep a night and then taking like a nap during lunch, and that's been my sleep schedule.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
For once, I watched the movie before you guys. Ha 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 ha.
You did.
Yes, I did, and none of you have watched it. I have.
We need a no spoiler quick review. Is it worth watching? Do we need to watch it?
Yes. Yeah, you gotta watch it. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Score?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, I thought you watched it already.
I was gonna go on Friday, but you know how me and my wife be. We be like, yo, we're gonna do all the most things, and then when we get time off, we're like, actually, we're just gonna fucking lay in bed together. Just don't do anything. Like,
yeah, let's take our pants off and relax.
It's so good. Like doing nothing is so good. So yeah, we ended up not watching Batman.
I find a lot of joy in doing nothing and also on canceling on events. There's something very freeing about canceling on like a bullshit event. Who was it that was talking about a wedding that was like for a cousin? And like, I was like, man, I would have canceled on that 20 times already. There was no part of me that would have. It wasn't even a wedding. It was an engagement party or something, right?
An engagement party, yeah. I went to that today.
Yeah, I would canceled on that 5 times, dude. Like,
So you get off on just like setting up events with people or then just canceling the last minute?
I get a lot of joy out of canceling on events that I don't think I need to be at, and things like, I don't know. I don't spend a lot of time with my extended family. My cousin invited me to his wedding. I'm probably not going to be there. Probably not going.
It's crazy to me.
I hope he doesn't watch the pod.
You know, he doesn't watch the pod. I cancel out all those events. He doesn't want to watch it.
So Doughy, quick. So for sure watch. What's your score?
Oh, it's like, I want to say a 9, but I would say 8.5.
All right, and then relative to the only Batmans that people care about, which are the 3, is the Dark Knight trilogy pretty much. Like where, like between those 3 movies, where would you rank it? Because Dark Knight's number 1, right?
You can't even. It's like on a league of its own. It's such a different tone. The cinematography, the tone of the movie, it subverts your expectations a lot.
I heard something pretty exciting about it. I heard that it is a Batman movie that actually has him doing detective work.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. You usually don't get to see a lot of the Batman detective work in these movies.
Yeah, I can't wait till you guys see it. I can't wait to talk about it because it's growing on me. I watched it yesterday and I was just like, what the fuck did I really just watch? And my brain is all putting it together. And the more that I watch it, I'm like, yo, it's a different type of Batman movie.
What the vibes I'm getting off of you right now explaining it seems like this shit needs to be a fucking show instead of a movie.
You know, when I was watching it in the 2.5 hour mark, I told myself that. I said, this probably could have been a show. And I would have been completely fine with this too. And it would have been an incredible show. But I think there was no wasted time. I think all the scenes got air to breathe because it was 3 hours. So it wasn't doing that thing where they kept cutting to different scenes. A lot of the scenes got room to breathe and you just got a lot of weight in the room sometimes. But it's not your normal. He's very grounded. It's a very grounded Batman. That's what I would say.
Well, now I definitely want to watch it more now.
Yeah.
And I was definitely, since I saw the trailer, bro.
Looks good.
Yeah, I fucking love I knew the cinematography was gonna be good when in the trailer at the very end, they like
the camera flip.
just the Batman logo. Like they're kind of putting it all together, and the letters are kind of falling into place. Like that shit seems so like crazy artistic that I was like, all right, I already know they're going for like, I don't know. I just got like they're going for like interesting shots in this movie. Like,
I did watch a very terrible movie with Zoe Kravitz plays Catwoman in the movie, right?
Yes, yeah. Great performance.
I watched the movie Kimmy with Zoe Kravitz in it. Movie's garbage.
I liked it.
I did not enjoy it.
I said, you heard me. I said Meanie. It's Kimmy.
Dude, I was okay with it until the very end, where it just goes straight Home Alone. When after she gets to her apartment, I was like, "This is fucking stupid. This is ridiculous."
Yeah, that ending was ridiculous.
I've never even heard of this movie.
Yeah,
I saw it on HBO Max.
At the ending, she basically like spoilers for Mimi, which I don't think anybody should give a fuck about. But at the end, she rigs like a nail gun so that it could. Usually, nail guns are like you have to have pressure against it in order for the mechanism to fire. She rigged it so that there was always pressure on it, and she just started clapping people with like 30 nails. Clack, 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 clack. Damn. Like she was just lighting people up. It was crazy. But it was ridiculous.
It was excessive. It was so ridiculous.
Yeah. How was your week, Tony?
My week was okay. Not too crazy.
What you mean? You had drinks with me at the bar yesterday. Your week was amazing. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. I would say anytime I get to chill with friends and family.
Dang. Your boy Luca was drinking out of a cup like a big boy.
Yeah, he did.
He's drinking out of the cup?
All right, so we were sitting there and Luca, he drinks out of water. He tries to drink out of water bottles. He doesn't get the idea. Like, you can use half your lips. He just mouth all the way open trying to drink the water, and he ends up backwashing a lot. So
that's how you do the water fountains. You're supposed to put your mouth all the way around it.
So Pucho gave him the cup.
What show was that?
I don't know.
Parks and Recreation.
Parks the whole fucking thing.
Disgusting, bro.
They put the guard on it.
You know the water fountain, like the hook thing that be.
He puts the whole thing in his mouth. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, he wraps the whole shit in his mouth. The whole thing.
It's not him. It's the town has a problem.
Town.
It's the whole town.
The whole town. Which is like, once one person drinks on that shit, the shit is now disgusting. And people are just walking up to fountains in the parks and just wrapping their whole mouths. That's just crazy to me.
So Luca drinks out of this cup.
Tell me y'all knew somebody that did that. I knew somebody that did that in Lake Worth. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Middle school? Elementary school? Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Mm-mm.
So Luca grabs his cup of water, right? Pucho's an assistant because he's like, "Why are you giving him the straw?" I'm like, so he doesn't spill it. And like he likes, I want him to learn how to drink shit from the straw. It's like you got to suck up the water to drink or whatever. You're doing it. All right, whatever. So he gave him the top. This man waterboards himself. He he puts his mouth on the thing, and then he sticks his whole fucking nose into the cup. He comes up like. And then he goes back again and do it again. I'm like, Luca, that's okay. And then, then he started getting the hang of it. I was like, it's pretty cool. You watch a kid learn. You watch a human learn something. You know what I mean?
He was like fucking bobbing for apples. He was dunking his whole face into this cup.
It's funny though, man.
Waterboarding himself.
But he was coming up like this. Like he was drinking that shit though.
Bowl with him, man. Like and him just watching him learn things is always it's something awesome just to watch, right? Like we learn shit every day, but it's just like, all right, whatever. But when a child learns basic controls, it's just like it's funny. Like some people, I don't know, some people don't really like it, but whatever. Anyways, I told Pucho, I give him the straw so he doesn't spill. And what happens, my nigga? This man Luca grabs the cup and spills it all over his father. Pants is drenched. My shoes are drenched. And Pucho's like, man, you just wasn't paying attention.
That's a fact.
Bitch, okay. You're giving him a
Tony's
cup.
telling this story so wrong. Okay. The story is this. Tony underestimated his son's ability. And he said, nah, my son isn't able to drink out of a cup. And me being a good uncle, I'm like, bro, we got to believe in our kids, all right? We got to try to make them better people. We got to help them overcome. And so he was like, I just don't want him to spill water on himself. I'm like, bro, to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs, all right? He's gonna drop some water on himself, but he's going to learn how to drink out of a cup. And then what was he doing? He was drinking out of the cup. Now, Tony's now trying to twitch that the spillage is because I wanted him to drink out of the cup. The fact is, he just put the cup down and then he just started talking to someone else. And then the baby grabbed it and then just dunked the whole water. And this is 30 minutes after he started drinking. It wasn't like, he started drinking out of the cup and then guess what happened? Like, if it was like 1 minute in, I would take some blame. But it was a half hour later. Like, we ate food. We're getting ready to leave.
Tony, the solution to this is you take some super glue with you anywhere you go, and you glue that cup to the table so he can't spill it on himself. This is a dad tip for you right there.
So I'm just gonna have super glue cups everywhere in Palm Beach County. That's crazy.
Damaging property. Need to be on that subreddit. Shitty life pro tips. Like, they're life pro tips, so they're not very good.
And it's funny too because like Pucho and all these guys, or even you guys said, like, I have this aura, right? Where people just come up to me or whatever. Luca had this aura himself as well. Some guy out of the bar came, he was like, man, beautiful kid. I want to buy him chicken wings. I want to buy him fries. I want to buy all of you shots. He never bought the fucking shots, by the way.
Bought the shots.
Did he buy the chicken and wings?
But he bought the food for Luca, right?
Two chicken fingers and fries for Luca.
And I was like, damn, I appreciate him. He's like, yeah, you know, and then he explains why he having a good day. You know, he had his kids and you know, he doesn't see them, but he saw Luca. He was just happy. I'm like, damn, that's fire, bro. I respect it. And I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, did I bring this aura or did Luca bring the aura? Then the bar lady came up. Oh, he's so cute. Look at his eyes. I'm like, damn, my son has the aura. He has the power. And it might be because, you know, he has fair skin and light colored eyes and just, you know, we're a bunch of brown, dark people. You know what I mean? He just shines out. But I don't know, man.
I think he's a baby at a bar, Tony. I think
people bring babies to bars all the time.
The one guy buying food, that guy was so drunk out of his fucking mind. He looked like he was gonna have alcohol poisoning that night. Like, you just seen he's hobbled his way in and out of the bar like 30 times. I'm like, what is this guy doing?
He was having a good day, man.
Yeah, he was having a great day, apparently.
Tony, you want to maximize that nonsense? Get Luca a little suit next time you take him to the bar. Have him in a nice little suit with a bow tie and everything.
I was gonna say dress him up as the Pope for Halloween. And he'll really have the aura.
That's beast. I'll be fire though. But I'll be
Halloween.
beast.
Dressed as the Pope, the scariest thing you can imagine. The Pope.
Pope Luca.
And I make his like stroller the fucking vehicle that he drives in, the Pope with the glass. Fucking, that's wild.
The Pope mobile.
Puch, what if we dress him up as the Pope from Preacher?
I don't think that would be good.
You know what?
You put a little blood stain on the front where he crushed the last living descendant of Jesus.
That's fucking.
It's a fucked up comic.
Y'all putting that shit on my child. That's disrespect. Other than that, what did I do? It was a chill weekend. No, yeah, I didn't really do much, man. Just being a dad.
Oh, I've got two things to shout out. I've been watching this YouTube channel, How to Drink, all week, and it's phenomenal. Like, the dude just makes a bunch of cocktails. He teaches you like how you kind of get to see how his brain goes through like processing how he works out like new cocktail recipes. It's pretty cool. He does a lot of video game stuff, so he's made like the drinks from like Fallout and the drinks from Breath of the Wild. He's done a bunch of stuff like that. It's pretty cool. He's the man is very skilled. He's got a very creative brain. I watched one where he made 42 variations of a Manhattan. He had 7 different kinds of whiskey, 6 different kinds of vermouth, and he was sloshed by the end of it because he failed to account for, he's going to take a taste of each of these. He made 42 of them. even if your taste is just half an ounce, that's 21 ounces of alcohol by the time you get through 42 of these cocktails.
That's terrible.
What's the name of it again?
How to
That's
Drink.
pretty awesome.
I'm gonna check it out. That shit seems fire.
He's pretty entertaining. He's good. The other thing I've been listening to though is this podcast called Dungeons and Daddies, and it's a D&D podcast about these 4 dads that get transported from our world over to the Forgotten Realms, to the D&D world basically, and they're looking for their sons. The cool thing about it, it's fucking hilarious, but it's hilarious because of their cast. Their cast is amazing. The dungeon master, who calls himself the Daddy Master, is Anthony Birch.
Oh wow, that's cool.
And you know, the man is clever. He's quick-witted, so like the interactions are fucking hilarious.
He's a writer, if I'm not correct, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wrote all the story for Borderlands 2.
Cool.
So he's good. The cast is amazing. They have like the traditional stay-at-home sports dad. They have this granola crunchy hippie dad, and one that's like he's like was in a band back in like the 70s or 80s or something, and he's like the cool like rock and roll dad. And then one that's just a fucking mess. He's like the stepdad, and he's played by this chick Beth on the show, and he's fucking hilarious. Her brain is so weird, and she says the weirdest shit, but her character's supposed to be a weirdo, so it just all kind of works out. Great stuff.
And this is a podcast, like
yeah, they
is
just
it like
play
those podcasts where they're acting, or are they just playing D&D?
both. Like there's no script, but they're all really good at improv and bouncing off of each other. So it's pretty damn funny.
Shit.
But yeah, so big shout out to Dungeons and Daddies and How to Drink. They've been filling up my silence in my apartment this week.
We should try that out. That'd be a lot of fun.
Doing D&D
Yeah.
could be fun.
As long as some way I'm the CEO of that game, I'll be fine.
I'm really gonna get into the role playing wherever I am.
Why does it seem like you're talking so sexual right now?
He's definitely talking sexual.
What
He's gonna
the
get
fuck,
real weird
bro?
with it.
He's gonna be some kind of dick devil or some shit like.
A welder of the ring.
Oh no, he's gonna be the one that made the Elden cock ring.
Yep.
This man learns nothing. Did you know nothing in school, Doughboy?